Hi, East Texas. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. Let's start the week by taking a look at the current burn bans according to the Texas A&M Forest Service. And we are looking at a number of burn bans across East and Deep East Texas. Just a couple of counties, San Augustine County, for instance, and Shelby County, not included in the burn ban south of Interstate 20. Once you get closer to Interstate 20, most counties, including Smith and Henderson, Van Zant County, Gregg County, Wood and Upshur County, and also Marion and Harrison County are not included in that burn ban. And then you go up toward Interstate 30 and there are no counties in that burn ban right now. All right, future skycast. We're going to start this and we'll look ahead to tomorrow afternoon. Tuesday afternoon, temperatures in the 80s, some clouds, southeast winds bringing in a little more humidity. In fact, I think we're going to be in the upper 80s. So this data probably underplaying the high temperature. And the question is it overplaying the amount of rain that we could see? Wednesday morning, an increase in cloud cover. A couple sprinkles are possible. Very warm and humid day. Look at your highs Wednesday afternoon, near 90 degrees. Now we have southwesterly winds, and then in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, you'll note a northwesterly wind. So here's your cold front right through the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex up to the Red River. So southwesterly winds, warm day, lots of energy in the atmosphere. Cold front coming in. Let's see what happens after Wednesday at 4 p.m. We're going to play this out till about 10 or 11 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. All right, that's a fairly large cluster of scattered showers and thunderstorms that comes through during the evening. So given the amount of energy, given the amount of upper level wind support, I think we could have a couple of stronger thunderstorms across East Texas. Right now, Storm Prediction Center does not have East Texas in anything other than a general thunderstorm outlook. But we could find ourselves in what we would call a marginal risk, which means that we could have one or two storms where the winds could get closer to 60 miles an hour, maybe have some quarter-sized hail. But you'll notice the winds sort of converging here behind the front, so it's not a strong front. It's almost, I would consider it a weak front. It could drop the high about 4 or 5 degrees Thursday. So it's not a strong front. Because of that, some of these scattered showers and thunderstorms may become more widely scattered than what our data is showing. So just keep that in the back of your mind. This moves through. Winds are turning to the north Thursday morning. Look at that. You're in the lower 50s. A nice cool down for Thursday. Thursday afternoon, we'll start to warm back up into the mid 80s. So again, just a little bit of a cool down. It's not a significant cool down, but I think we'll feel it Thursday morning. Some areas up close to Interstate 30, Sulphur Springs to Mount Pleasant could be in the lower 50s. Nacogdoches, Lufkin still in the upper 50s to around 60 degrees. How about rain next 7 days? Well, I think most of this could come in Saturday and Sunday. But given the fact that we do have these scattered showers coming through here, we could go anywhere from 1/10 of an inch to an inch of rain north of Interstate 20. Out here, this is a little update since I put these numbers on here. Just west of Athens, you'll notice that we're getting closer to that 3/4 of an inch. So it could be anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch. And then as we come over farther closer to the Louisiana line, it's 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch, maybe a 1/2 inch down toward Center. Nacogdoches, Lufkin back toward Crockett, same holds true. 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch of rainfall. Either way, we need this rain. We would welcome any amount. And if we could get closer to what some of our longer range data indicates, this would be oh so welcome, especially in some of these areas that could pick up 1 inch to 1.25 inches. And remember, you can move this around just a little bit. This is guidance, and so it suggests this is a possibility anywhere within Deep East Texas. But right now, if you look at some of the more finite models, it would indicate that we would have some closer or let's say 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch in these areas that we have outlined. But again, I think these numbers can shift around as we go through time. So rain chances, I'm going to leave this at 30. It could go as high as 40%. I think the range is between 20 and 40% for tomorrow. So a nice even 30% right in the middle. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're dry. Sunday, 40% chance of rain, and that carries over into Monday with a 30% chance of rain. So at least some rain chances are starting to show up as the weather pattern now becomes more active. We're starting now to get into the new weather pattern that we'll set up for this autumn and then the winter and then next spring and summer. And so it's just kind of, we're in the genesis of this right now. And so I think the first initial front that comes through here later this week is probably what we would term a signature storm. So it may be our first signature storm of this new weather pattern coming in Sunday or over the weekend. So you'll notice overnight lows Warm up next couple of mornings, fall back to 55 briefly on Friday, rise again to the upper 60s by Sunday morning. That stronger front is through, and then look at next Wednesday and Thursday with lows in the mid to upper 40s. That would be the coolest air mass we've had so far here in East Texas. The average lows are supposed to be around 59. In fact, we'll be at 59 tonight in Pittsburgh under partly cloudy skies, 59 over in Linden. I think mostly clear to partly cloudy skies in Longview and Tyler, low 60s. Jacksonville, low 60s. Palestine around 63. Canton around 64. Might be cooler at Mineola and Gilmer around 59 degrees. And then down over deep East Texas with a mainly clear sky, a light wind. We'll see temperatures drop into the mid and upper 50s. 55 at Hemphill, 58 at Lufkin, 59 at Crockett, 62 at Groveton. Hour by hour tomorrow, okay, a little concern here for some grass fire. The humidity is slightly higher, but the breeze itself, if we could get any type of little flash of a fire going, this could spread a little faster on some of those drier fuels, drier grass, pine needles out there. And so with highs in the mid to upper 80s tomorrow and south winds at about 10 to 20 miles an hour and a partly cloudy sky, I think we could be looking at something like that. So we'll keep an eye on that. And otherwise, high temperatures tomorrow around 86 at Linden, 86 at Pittsburgh, 85 at Mount Pleasant and Sulphur Springs. And in our central counties, a little warmer, 88 at Henderson, Longview, and Tyler. Jacksonville up to 87. Palestine could reach 89 for the high. Canton up to 86. Mineola up to 86. And over deep East Texas, generally a partly cloudy sky and a high temperature reaching into the upper 80s. So a warmer day, more humid day for Tuesday. Many of us getting into the upper 80s, and I think it'll just feel a little bit warmer. In fact, I think we're going to be closer to 90 on Wednesday ahead of that next front. All right, 10-day temp trend here. And again, we talk about the weather pattern and our first significant storm of the season really setting up as we head into this weekend. So upper 80s, low 90s, cooler, then warmer Saturday up to 90 degrees, Sunday 83. 75 by Monday, Tuesday 66, 68 Wednesday, and 73 in the next 7 to 10 days. So this would be our first signature storm of the new cycle, and that would be moving through this weekend around the 16th to 17th. From here, we will figure out the length of the cycle, then we'll be able to predict when these stronger cold fronts will come through, what that could mean for winter, and what that could mean for spring and severe weather season. All right, wind and wind gusts on Tuesday. Winds will be out of the south, sustained around 10 to 11 miles an hour, gusting at times up to 20 miles an hour. It's one of the reasons that we are sort of concerned about forecast fire danger for Tuesday. Moderate to high to very high across East Texas. Here's the Baylor Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So you're looking at highs in the upper 80s to low 90s, mid 80s Thursday and Friday, lower 90s Saturday, Sunday, some rain chances showing up Monday and Tuesday, much cooler with highs in the 60s. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus.